this is 5 ways you can stop your slice. No rambling on, let's get straight to it. So, tennis ball here, I just want you to understand what's happening to the golf ball at impact, because if we can understand what's happening, then it's easier to fix. So if we imagine this golf ball here and this line here is like the wings of our plane, okay? If we tilt our wings to the right, so I'm hitting it towards you on camera now, hopefully you're not stood in front of me, it would tilt to the right, this golf ball would then move to the right, slice curvature. If these wings tilted to the left, so this black line tilted to the left, this ball would then curve off to the left. So we need to understand that at the minute, if you're slicing the golf ball, we need to tilt our wings of our plane not to the right, but to the left. Now, what I want you to do here is just do a quick grip check. So what I want you to feel is we're going to get the sole of the club to the sky, and we're going to tilt it on a slight angle away from us. Place it into the hand, down to the ground. So what I'm looking for here is, I want you to see that I've got 2.5 to 3 knuckles on my lead hand, okay? So if you watch this now, my ability to release this golf club becomes a lot greater, okay? If I put it to a weak grip where I can only see 1 knuckle, look how little I can release this golf club now. So with me strengthening that golf club, it increases my ability to get my club face hopefully square to closed, not open to potentially maybe square sometimes, because we are able to square it. But what I want you to do here is, number 1 on our list is make sure we've got 2.5 to 3 knuckles on our lead wrist, then placing it in your right hand here, feeling as though I've got the crease between my thumb and my forefinger pointing into my right shoulder, and having a great hold of the golf club. If you think about it like this, it's our only contact with the golf club, so making sure it's right, it's got to have a big onus of getting this right. Hopefully you can't see those bottom drives there, guys. Okay, number 2 on our list. Number 2 is strike. So if we're a player that slices the golf ball and we struggle with strike, if we're contacting it out the heel, this is going to increase the ability of this golf ball to curve off to the right, because there's some sort of gear effect in these drivers. So if we contact it out the heel of the driver would push back in this motion, and like cogs and gears, the ball would work in the opposite way. So if we imagine at impact, we've got the ball and the golf club head working in opposite directions. So the heel kicking back, this is going to cause that curvature off to the right. So ultimately we have to look at how we can train a centered hit. But on the opposite spectrum of that, if we could think of like potentially getting it a little bit toe side of center, that is going to 100% assure that we're not going to slice the golf ball. Now, I'm not condoning towing it for 1 second, but just understanding the physics of what's happening at impact is going to really help us straighten out our driver and be really wary of strike. And this is the rule I want you to think of. Don't diagnose it if you think it was a miss hit, okay? Strike is so important. So number 2 on our list for stopping your slice is understanding where you strike the golf ball. Number 3 on our list is another grip one. Now, having your grip in the palm really limits your ability to square the club face, limits your actual club head speed. So if you want a little bit more bang for your buck, you need to make sure you've got this club in the fingers. So how you do this is so simple. I mentioned it before, sole to the sky, tilt the club away, fingers on, and you notice it, I'm putting it at the base of my fingers and I'm bringing the padded spongy area to the top. So I've got this area sitting on top of the golf club, it's not running through my palm. And honestly, you get it going through the fingers, you get it, the padded area on top, it's going to really increase your ability to square the club face. Add in seeing 2.5 to 3 knuckles, we're going to give you the best chance of squaring that face and hopefully learning to get it a little bit closed. Number 3 on our list is making sure your grip is not in the palm. Number 4 on our list is sorting out your club path. So I want you to grab your head cover, and this is, I love this one, it's so simple. I've used this with many clients in lessons and it gives them a great visual representation. What I want you to do is place that driver head cover just in front of the golf ball. So you can see here, if I trace a line back from the golf ball and in front, the club head and the driver head cover are right there. So what I'm trying to train here is the fact that I'm not going to swing now as much to the left of target. It's going to feel as though I'm swinging up the right wing. And a great way of just feeling this is imagine our bite wheel at the moment for slices. It works a little bit this way. So placing this head cover down the ground gets it a little bit more out to the right. Now, you'll notice we've done these in a certain order. We've sorted out grip, we've understood strike. We're now looking at affecting path. And this is the first way we're going to do it. Placing the head cover on the ground, and, well, I'm going to class this the simple way. So we place it down on the ground now, and we're going to start to train a club path that travels a little bit to the right. Number 5 on our list, the hammer move. And a little bit of a variation on this. So a lot of slicers would have that under and over move through the swing. So we're going to add this onto move number 4. So we've sorted path, we've sorted phase, we've sorted strike. Now another way of sorting path and face all in one go. So we've got our grip in the fingers and a little bit stronger. We're going to work it over the alignment stick. We're going to try and hammer the club head into this alignment stick. So if we get it working like this way, super over exaggerated, super over the top, and I don't mean over the top in terms of this way guys, just over the top in terms of what we're trying to feel, we're going to create a scenario which is the complete opposite. Not wide and open and over the alignment stick, we're looking for under the alignment stick and hammering it in. So you'll notice the moves are completely different. And do this one-handed to begin with. Do this with the right hand or the left hand. So right hand over the alignment stick, hammer it in. Hammer it in. So the club head now is travelling from behind me in a much stronger place, now out to the right with a stronger club face. That is your recipe for draw curvature. So move the alignment stick back a little when you're going to hit a shot. I don't want you to cause any injuries to your fancy drivers. And guys, actually, we're talking about driver here, and obviously we all want to stop slice their driver, but this works for irons as well. But what driver are you gaming for 2020? This is my bad boy right here. Okay, so the final move, the hammer move, trying to add this all in together. Nice posture to the top, over the alignment stick, hammer it in. So we're looking for, and the only way to do this is to get that club face stronger. So the move will feel as though my knuckles work to the ground as I do this. So I'm strengthening that face, and I'm not knuckles to the sky. So here we go. Up, in, down the eye, diddle, middle. Now it feels really over-exaggerated with that alignment stick there, but you can understand what we've spoken about in today's video. We now know what's happening with the wings of the plane and the golf ball. Tilting them to the right is going to get the ball to curve to the right. So we've given you the recipe today to stop that in your golf game. We've told you how to grip it, making sure we've got 2.5 to 3 knuckles. We then talked about how important strike is and understanding that actually it could have been a good swing, but our strike could be off with the driver. Then number 3 on our list, making sure we've not got that grip in the palm. Number 4, affecting club path. And number 5, bringing club path and face all into one drill. That is my recipe for stopping your slice. My favourite part of the video, obviously I love stopping your slice, but I love reading out your comments because I create the content for you guys. This one comes on the video, the best golf swing tips you need to master, and from Craig Sharp. I'll leave that link just up here for you guys. He said, this is great content, it just keeps coming. It's simple and effective with visual training aids and analogies. It's easy to follow and most importantly, easy to execute. Thanks so much for that, Craig. I really do appreciate that. The next comment comes again from a basket drill. Everyone's been loving this one. Been using the bucket principle on the backswing. I've been inconsistent to start with, and now I am mastering the downswing. My consistency is going through the roof. I mean, who doesn't want that? And finally, I mean, we all want to be on Sunday Swings winner, right? It's Friday. If we're struggling with our game, we want a free swing analysis, and we want drills to improve our game. Who wouldn't? A lot of people have been commenting hashtag pick me down below on that video. And guys, I will also down below in the description link that video in there because I want to help as many of you as I can. And that's all I do on Sunday Swings. That is my 5 simple ways you can stop your slice. Who wouldn't want to do that, right? Guys, if you did enjoy this content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button just down there. But most importantly, actually, if you could hit that thumbs up button, it really helps me grow the channel and I really love you to do it. And it lets me know that you're enjoying the content. See you tomorrow for Short Game Saturday.